Hello students, let us learn poem number 9, Dress Quickly. I am singing the poem first for you. Listen it carefully. All your life you will have to dress every single day unless you should happen to be sick. Why not learn to do it quick? Hang your clothes the proper way so you will find them fresh next day. Treat them with a little care. Fold them neatly on a chair. So, without a bit of worry, you can dress in quite a hurry. Think of the slovenly goops before you stray your clothing on the floor. And the poet is Gillette Burgess. When we see the picture carefully, okay, let us give numbers to the pictures. First number and second number. So, in the first picture, we see a confused boy, and in second picture we see a happy boy. Can you tell another things in two pictures? Try to tell them. Now I explain the poem. In the first stanza, the poet is telling that we all have to dress every day. Means though it is a baby or a grown up person, they all have to dress themselves. Why? To protect from sun, wind or rain. It is necessary to dress. And it happens that sometimes we cannot change our dress. And when it happens, when we are sick means when you have a fever or you don't feel to wake up from the bed. So in that time you can't change your dress, otherwise you will have to change your dress every day regularly. And the poet wants to tell that when you need to change your dress regularly every day, then you will have to keep your all your dress neatly properly in the cupboard or in a wardrobe. Hang your clothes the proper way, and when you are just keeping your clothes as it is, then you will not get your dress quickly next day. But when we see the picture number 2, we see the clothes are properly arranged in the cupboard. Some clothes are hanged properly, so either you can fold them or hang the clothes so that you can find your dress quickly whenever you want to wear it. And treat them with a little care means you should take care of your clothes too. Why? Because if you don't treat or if you don't keep your dress neatly, then they may get stains, they may get dirty. Fold them neatly on a chair. And sometimes we will take an example. Sometimes when you are coming from the school and you are so tired and you just want to go to play or you want to eat something, then you can fold your clothes and keep it on the chair, and after that you can keep on its proper place. But what is important? It is important to fold your dress quickly and to keep it neatly on its proper place. In the last stanza, the poet is telling some some kind of people who are not keeping their dress, or they don't have good habits, and they are called goops. Goops means what? A rude, careless person with no manners. Then do you want to be a goops? No, I'm sure you don't want to be a goops. So, without a bit of worry, when you have a good habit to keep your all things properly, neatly on its place, you don't need to worry that will you get the thing tomorrow, or will you get the thing when you want to wear it, or when you want to use it. So, if we take example of clothing, then if you keep the all clothes properly, then if you are in a hurry means you will have to dress up quickly, then you will get that particular dress easily. And the goops, who is rude and mannerless person, is the who does not get his things on time. So you have to think before just throwing your clothes anywhere in the room. And what is important, if you want to get the things on time, then you'll have to keep the things properly at the first place. In this way, we have finished the poem. Now let us see its exercise. Question 1. List at least 5 things apart from dressing that we have to do all our life. Means, as I told in poem, that one thing is same for all of us, and that is to dress ourselves. So likewise, which are the other things we do every day or we do daily? So I have given here 5 things. Now let us see question number 2. In the following charts, write at least 2 examples of each. A. Things I do without fail. Without fail means it is very easy for you and you can do it without any help. Next is things I forget to do. Forget means you don't remember to do that thing. Which are those things? You should write here. B. Things I like to do means your favorite things you like to do. You should write here. Things I don't feel like doing means you don't like to do certain things, so you should write those things there. C. Things I can do well means you are expert in it. You can do those things in good way. Things I can't do well means the things you cannot do properly or you are just unable to finish it in proper way. So here are the answers. Question 3. Read the following and circle the things that the Goops would do. Goops means what? A rude person with no manners. Means he has no manners how to behave. So out of these things, which are the things done by Goops, you should circle it. And instead of making a circle on it, I have written those things. And here are those things. That, for example, first thing is speak with their mouth full. Means Goops are the people who can talk even when they have something in their mouth. Means if they are chewing the food, they have bad habit to talk with other people. Now question number 4. Write the pairs of rhyming words you see at the end of the poem. You should write those rhyming words. And question number 5. Make new words by adding ly to the following words. Then use the new words in your own sentences. Slow, slowly, nice, nicely, proper, properly, loud, loudly, soft, softly, clear, clearly, neat, neatly. So here are the sentences. And we have finished the exercise too. Listen the explanation again and again and copy the exercise. Thank you.